Since its release, Minecraft has been released on multiple platforms, with arguably the most popular one being on PC, which is the original Java release of Minecraft. Currently, two versions of Minecraft remain popular: Java and Bedrock. Java being exclusively on PC, and Bedrock being available on multiple platforms, which includes the Pocket Edition of Minecraft. Minecraft Pocket Edition holds a special place in my heart because it was the first ever version of Minecraft I ever played. So I decided to revisit it once more and survive 100 days. I started off by generating a new world, and after spawning, I walked around for a bit until I found a village, which I eventually did find. I gathered some quick resources, and I was able to commandeer one of the village's houses. I gathered some stone, made some tools, added a bed, some furnaces, and I was able to trap the villagers in their houses during the night. They will come in handy later. I quickly made a quick animal farm so I can start some farming and get some food sources going. Then I did some animal breeding and some quick resource gathering. And everything was going so fine until this happened. So I slept quickly and I made my way back to get my stuff before it despawned. I had to fight a zombie with nothing but a piece of steak, and I almost died again, but I was able to somehow survive and make my way back. I explored the cave for a little bit more and I grabbed some more resources so I can make some tools and armor. I put some blocks around a nearby lava pool in case I fall in. I took some lava and I started to cook some food. Started off day 5 by making a farm and planting some seeds so I can get some bread going on later. Spotted a wandering trader and killed him, and would you look at that, a potion of invisibility. That will come in handy. I found a cave and I decided to drop in, and then I got ambushed by a bunch of zombies. But I managed to gather some coal and I got attacked by a witch. And this happened. Yeah, so you know the drill. Go back and get the stuff before it despawns. I managed to find some more iron and I made my way back. When I was making my way back, I stumbled upon another village, so I decided to pillage them. Got some beetroots and some carrots, so I made a new farm so I can farm the carrots. And I found another wandering trader. Killed his llamas, but left him alive because he had cherry saplings. Quickly made some villager trades and bought a cherry sapling, my favorite type of wood in the game. It doesn't matter because I just went 50 blocks the other way and I found a cherry blossom biome literally right next door. I also found a ruined portal, got some loot from it, and then I came across a pillager outpost, so I decided to go in, which was not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Okay, so you know the drill. Go back, get the stuff, and get out. But still, this happened. I got ganged up by so many of them. This time, we do it smart. Remember that invisibility potion? It's time to use it. I told you it'll come in handy. I went past all the pillagers and they didn't bat an eye. I got all my stuff back and I went back to the cherry blossom forest. I got some wood, planted some saplings, and made a whole lot of bread. And then I ventured back into the caves in search for some diamonds, which I found. I found a lot of diamonds. I found another village, so I decided to wait until nighttime and trap all the villagers in their houses. And I decided to take some time to flex my hard-earned gold armor. Would you look at that? And I made an enchantment table. Did a little bit of sheep shearing. Did some trading from a wandering trader. I decided to do some enchanting. I was aiming for a Fortune 3 gold diamond pickaxe, but I didn't get it. So I decided to enchant some low level gear and go into the nether to get some XP. I got ganged on by multiple magma cubes, but I made it through. Mined some quartz to get some levels and some nether gold too. And I also found some ancient debris just exposed. It was at this time I decided to 1v1 a ghast, but then his friend decided to join in and make it a 2v1, which is so not fair. So I decided to just run, but that didn't go really well. Okay, so you know the drill. Go back, get the stuff, and now we're safe. So I decided to continue mining for quartz to get some XP. Did some piglin trading. They gave me nothing really good. These ghasts keep bothering me so much. I hate it, bro. I hate these ghasts. And I died again. Okay, you know the drill. Go back and get the stuff, but I got ganged up by a magma cube. But no matter, we went back to get our stuff again. You never give up, boys. You never give up. I got some XP, some bottle of enchanting. I did some more farming to get some more XP. I was desperate at this moment to get XP. I also made the entrance to my nether portal safer. Did some more XP farming. Almost died. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was so cool. Got some more XP. Yep. Just mining quartz. And I mined some quartz until I got to level 30. Would you look at that? Did some boating and found a swamp. Did some more exploring in the overworld. Found another ruined portal. More boating. Found some interesting structures while boating through the ocean. I also found a couple more villages. Also found a shipwreck and decided to explore it to see what was inside. There was nothing that expensive. Found some nice smithing templates, or whatever you call it. Decided to stop by near an island to grab some stone and finally make my job easier in gaining XP and build an XP farm. I kept gathering stone and started building the XP farm. And with that, the XP farm was done. I made a quick little base and decided to go and finally enchant my pickaxe. And would you look at that? That is a good pickaxe. That is exactly what I want. I decided to find the buried treasure. It was not that great, but still, I got some diamonds. And I decided to go back into a cave and get some more resources, because who wouldn't want more resources? And my luck streak just keep going up. I found more and more and more diamonds. And for every diamond I mine, the Fortune 3 pickaxe multiplies it and gives me 3 diamonds. So I had 20 diamonds in no time. And I was able to craft a full set of diamond armor and diamond tools. Now I was fully kitted out. So I decided that my diamond armor will break soon. So I have to make a villager breeder to get mending really quickly. So I trapped some villagers in a boat and I brought them to the villager breeder. I decided to trap one villager in a house and make him get mending. And I did this for so long, bro. But still, through hard work and determination and a lot of patience, I finally got it. Now it's time for a trip in the nether to find a nether fortress, because I needed blaze rods. I even got a wither skeleton skull on my first try. So I found a blaze spawner. I decided to trap everyone and farm blaze rods over and over again until I got about I don't know, as much as I wanted. I also died here once more, so I had to go back and get the stuff. But then I decided to stick around for a little bit more and mess around in the nether. And at this moment I was too busy looking at my inventory to realize that I was dying. Then when I closed my inventory, I was already at half a heart and I was fighting for my life. And I just withered away. Okay, let's do this one last time. I got a stone sword and went back to the nether to get my stuff back. I came back home and decided to display all the wither skulls that I have collected in my house, just to flex. I have 5 so far. And I decided to make a nether wart farm, because I'm gonna need to make potions of weakness to get cheaper village trades. And the rest of the day, I spent organizing everything in my chests, because it was so messy, I couldn't find anything. And this thing took me 2 whole Minecraft days. Talk about organizing your house. And I finally finished off with some farming to end the day. I started off by brewing some weakness potions and crafting some golden apples, lured in a zombie and trapped him with a villager. Then started the process to cure him and did the same to another villager. When I got back, I saw something I couldn't explain. And what happened next was simply tragedy. My mending villager died. But out of pure luck, the first trade that I got with this villager gave me mending. So I wasted no time and made all my armor fully mending. Then I started work on my villager breeder to get some more villagers. But then, in the middle of everything, this happened. My own villagers killed me and stole my armor. Look at that. Look at this guy. But anyway, I got it back and I went back to the XP farm to get some more XP. Started off the day by getting a protection 4 book, because if I want to fight the Ender Dragon, I'm going to need all the protection that I can get. I kept trading for more and more emeralds and finally enchanted my armor with protection. I dripped my armor out with those templates that I found earlier, and I was looking fresh. Quickly made a pumpkin farm And I went back to the XP grinder to get some more XP. With some farming, some trading, and more trading, and some enchanting. I went to the nether to get some ender pearls. And then I mined quartz until I hit level 30. What? Yo, what was that? Oh my god, bro, come on. So a creeper blew up my farm, so I had to fix it again. And I made my final preparations before I went off and fought the Ender Dragon. I threw my first Eye of Ender and started going that way. While I was digging down to the stronghold, I dug straight into a trial chamber, but it had to wait because the Ender Dragon was my first goal. You wouldn't believe my luck when I dug straight into the portal room. Filled in all the eyes, and I got ready to go in. After I made it to the end, I made a safe space so I don't fall off. And I hit a sick MLG on Pocket Edition. And now the fight begins. Let's go! We did it, boys. I finally beat the Ender Dragon on Pocket Edition. It only took me how long? 10, 12 years? Anyways, I wasn't done yet. I tried to get the dragon egg, but it just disappeared. So I just jumped into the portal. I went back home, dropped in all the items I don't need, and went back to the end. And I made my way to the outer ends in search for an end city. Because I need that elytra. After walking around for a few minutes, I found an end city. Got some shulkers. Hit an amazing MLG again. Getting the hang of the Pocket Edition controls now. Got some really good loot. And finally, got the elytra. We did it, boys. We have now unlocked flight. So I just decided to fly my way back to the portal. Looking back at it, I should have made some fireworks. Got back home and decided to craft some shulker boxes and some fireworks. Added some mending. And now I have unlocked propelled flight. I had some fun flying around for a while. Feels good. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at this. Now I'm the one flying around. I harvested my crops for one last time. Did some enchanting and I decided to craft a diamond hoe and make it super powerful. I don't think using a diamond hoe on crops will make any difference, but still, it's a flex nonetheless. I flew around the village breeder and decided to flex on the villagers. Almost died. And I finally made a cake to celebrate what we have achieved. Looking back, now I realized how far I've come from barely struggling to control my character to hitting MLGs and defeating the Ender Dragon. I placed my cake on top of the roof and I spent the last of day 99 watching the sunset. I took one final look around at everything that I have built, which is not much, but still, it's something. Whatever you build, it doesn't have to be big to be special. As long as it's in your heart, you gave it everything, it's yours. Played a music disc, ate the cake, and watched the sunset. Day 100. Mission complete.